Good morning, everyone. I know that it is fifth period and we are in pre-algebra. Normally I'm saying good afternoon, but it is a half day, so it is still morning. I pray that you are all doing well. Good job on finishing your first test. I am proud of you guys. I'm looking forward to grading them if I have not graded them yet. So let us begin a whole new chapter. So we're in chapter 2. Yay! So we do not have bell work, as you saw, and we are starting a new lesson. So even though you did have homework, it was on previous things. I hope you're all cool with me just moving forward. So we are starting 2.1, evaluating expressions. We are on page 65. Let me make sure. There it is. Before anyone's like, there's Bruno, I can't see it. Okay. So we have two types of expressions. We have one that is called a numerical expression. When you hear numerical expression, what do you all think? And just say it out loud. Let's see if you guys get it. If you said numbers, you are correct. So it is an expression that is only based off of numbers. So something like 9 plus 2 times 6. That is a numerical expression. You can also have 3 plus 9 over 9 minus 5. That is also a numerical expression. And then even something like square root of 9 minus a parentheses 4 plus 3 squared. We can see the change in difficulty as we go through them. But again, these are all numerical expressions because they only contain numbers. Only contain numbers. Okay. You guys have it down? Guessing you need a few more seconds. But in what class are we in? We are in pre-algebra, correct? So we're going to be working with what are called algebraic expressions. So what do you all think an algebraic, how does it differ from a numerical expression? How is an algebraic expression, how is it different from a numerical expression? You can say your answer out loud. Let's see if Miss Address tells you if you're correct or not. So these will contain at least one variable. So this entire time that we've been doing chapter 1 previously, we have been working a lot of the times with algebraic expressions when they have a variable. So something like an example would be 5y minus z. That's an algebraic expression. G over g plus b. All there is are variables. That's an algebraic expression. And then a squared plus b squared. This is also an algebraic expression. Okay, so then how do we work through these? What do we do? Well, let's do an example. Let us evaluate each algebraic expression using the given value of the variable. Okay, I'm going to pause so you can write that down. I should probably get my water, but I don't even know where I have it. So I'll pause my video. Now that I have my water, I'm going to drink some, and hopefully you'll have it by then. Okay, so let's start with number 1. I've got n plus 6 when n equals negative 8. What do you think we do? Don't overcomplicate it. Don't overcomplicate it. All we're doing is solving this based off of what I'm told that my variable is. Well, n is negative 8. N is over here. What do we think we'll do with that? Plug it in, plug it in. If that's what you said, you are correct. Awesome. So I do negative 8 plus 6. Are these opposite signs or the same sign? Opposite signs. And if they are opposite, do I add or do I subtract? I subtract them. So it's 8 minus 6. 2. Now, is it a positive 2 or a negative 2, and why? It is a negative 2 because my bigger number, my 8, is the one that leads, and it is a negative. Awesome. Okay, number 2, número 2. For a, when a equals negative 12. Just like before, I'm going to plug it in. If there is no symbol, such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division, right in between the 4 and a, what symbol is secretly there? What's the only symbol that hides? Multiplication. So I would do 4 times negative 12. Do I have an odd or an even number of negative signs? An odd. I have one lonely negative number, and the negative number doesn't like to be lonely, so it stays negative. Okay, and then 4 times 12 is 48. So it's negative 48. Let me box this one from earlier. Now this last one. Negative 7 minus n when n equals negative 3. Okay, first step, what do? Yes, we plug it in. Negative 7 minus, correct? Minus, and I got a negative 3. What do these two negatives do to one another? These two negatives, what do they do when they're right next to each other? They become a positive. They become a positive. So, I get negative 7 plus 3. These are opposite signs, so I subtract the numbers. 7 minus 3 is 4. What kind of 4? Negative, yep. Because my bigger number is a negative. Awesome. Not too bad, right? Okay, I'm going to give you guys a few minutes for you guys now to do these ones on your own. Where's my white out? Okay. You are actively doing this right now on your own. So Miss Andres, will you do me a favor? Will you pause the video right now? And will you walk around so that students are actively working? And then I'll come back and show the right answer. Okay, now that you've had enough time to ideally work on these, they should have been super easy, no more than 1 to 2 minutes. Let us continue. So let's plug this in. So I would have done -13 plus 6. This would have given me -7. Over here, 8 minus -9. This would have given me 17. And over here, -48 divided by 6 would have given me -8. Okay. Let us move forward. Everyone should have had this. I'm going to move this quickly. It's Bruno. Why did you take it away so fast? I didn't have time to write it. You should have already done them. That was just you checking your work. Now, do we ever forget our order of operations? Do we ever forget our GEMDAS? No, we never forget it. This will follow us for the rest of our time in every math class that you will ever be in. So it never goes away. Okay? So let us evaluate these next problems by making sure we do not forget our GEMDAS. Okay. Number 1. I got x minus y plus 7 when x equals 9, and that's my and symbol right there. My and symbol right there. And symbol. And y equals 3. Okay, so I'm gonna, I don't know why my camera's being weird right now. And y equals 3. So let's plug it in first. So 9 minus 3 plus 7. Okay, GEMDAS tells me to do what? Grouping first. So I'm going to do 3 plus 7 first, which I get 10. Then I get 9 minus 10. These are opposite symbols because 9 is a positive, 10 is technically a negative because of the front. I subtract the numbers, I get 1. And then my 10 is my bigger number and it has a negative, so it is -1. Okay? Now number 2. I've got 2x minus y over 3 when x equals -3 and y equals 12. Okay, let's just plug it in. So x is -3, so 2 times -3 minus 12 over 3. GEMDAS tells me I am doing multiplication and division, correct? Now, I always do from left to right. Also, I have the subtraction, so let's do this one first. What's 2 times -3? -6. Bring down the minus sign. What's 12 divided by 3? 4. Are these opposite or the same sign? The same sign, so the numbers add. And then I bring the sign with it, so it becomes a negative. -10. Okay. Number 3. I've got 2ab minus 3b when a equals -2 and b equals -3. Again, do not get complicated. Don't make this complicated. I'm first plugging in the variables whose number I was told. So wherever I see an A, I'm going to put -2. Wherever I see a B, I'm going to put -3. So 2, and if there's no symbol, what secretly is there? multiplication. So I do 2 times negative 2 times negative 3 minus 3 times negative 3. I'm going to handle this side first. How many negative signs do I have here? I have 2. So if I have 2 negative signs, what do they do to one another? They become a positive. So I know that this answer will be positive. Awesome. What's 2 times 2? 4. What's 4 times 3? 12. I'm going to bring down my minus sign. What's 3 times negative 3? Negative 9. What do these two negative signs do with one another? They become a positive. So I do 12 plus 9, which gives me 21. Okay, your turn again. So I've got t minus 5r when r equals 2 and t equals 24. Then I've got number 2, n plus 9 minus 3p. I'll do my p like that. When n equals 5 and p equals 6. And last but not least, I'll move it so you can see it. Number 3, negative 3n plus m over 2 when n equals negative 4 and m equals 14. At this moment, Miss Andres is going to pause the video. She will give you all enough time to work on it, and based off of how much time there is, she will continue it so that you guys can see my solution. So I'll come back in one moment. Okay, so here's the solution. We're plugging in. T is 24 minus 5 times 2. 24 minus 10 gives me 14. Over here I have 5 plus 9 minus 3 times 6. 5 plus 9, because I do GEM G grouping. 14 minus 18, because then I do the multiplication. You get negative 4. And then I do negative 3 times negative 4, plus I put the 14 over 2. A negative times a negative makes a positive. 3 times 4 is positive 12. 14 divided by 2 is 7. So I do 12 plus 7 equals 19. Okay, good job everyone. I hope that you were all able to understand it and that you are able to do your homework. I believe in every single one of you. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.